KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Metal, and joining us in Studio 2 premiere a brand new track. We're happy to have Seven Chaos and Mike Brunch in the studio with us. Gentlemen, how are you?
Hello. Doing good.
Glad to have both of you back in the studio. First off, shouts out to both of you, and shouts out to the whole Loud City Society for the Loud by SA event.
Yeah.
That was a great event.
I was there. It was a good networking event. Great performances.
Yes.
Awesome vibe. Yeah.
Yeah,
indeed.
Brunch killed it. I've got video.
Thank you. Appreciate. I try.
Certainly did. Yeah.
How did you enjoy the event yourselves? Both of you.
I really liked it a lot. It's amazing seeing how much Loud City Society has grown since the first day that I've seen them. AR, diversity, Nasty, everybody in the team. How much they've grown and their professionalism. Their work speaks for itself.
Yes.
And
Yeah, for sure. Same here from the day one when I was going to the first few Loud locals they were throwing to now. It's just a whole different beast. So anytime I see new artists that just join the city, I always throw them to Loud. So I'm like, yo, these are the people that'll get you right for sure.
Definitely, they're definitely the number one people to want an opportunity to perform. Anything at all, they will give it to you. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're lucky to have them, most definitely. Like Loud City and then Spy MC's work. We are blessed to have both of them in this city putting on.
Definitely. Shout out to Spy MC. Thanks to Spy MC. I was able to, he threw my first album release party.
Nice.
At Southtown 101, last year in December. Pingüino Callejeros out right now everywhere. The album that's, recently dropped last year.
How's the reception for that going so far?
It's going pretty good, my people, they've heard it, they like it. Some people have heard it too. You say, hey, it's maybe a little work here and there, but overall, it's a good album. Should give it a listen.
Yeah. And with that kind of reception, that kind of gives you something to strive for your next project.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
For sure. Speaking of the single that we're about to get into, how did this come about?
Okay, so we do some shows out in Austin every so often.
Yeah.
We had the pleasure of coming across this great DJ out there. His name's Abstract AMCR. He was at an event throwing some of his beats, and that was one of them. And I remember I went up to him and asked him about it. Seven Chaos was also at that event as well.
Yeah.
He went up to him and asked him about it. And Abstract was like, yeah, you know what? Let me throw you guys a little pack or something.
Yeah.
And that was one of the tracks on there. And out of the beats he sent, that was the one that I heard. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tres Delincuentes. They were a group from back in the 90s or so.
Yeah, from
I remember how much fun they had on that track, and when I heard that beat, I was like, man, I know we can do something special. And I've been wanting to get a collab with the Seven Chaos for some time now.
Really?
Yeah, likewise with Mike Brunch. Yeah.
The stars aligned,
and
man, and the rest is. He threw it to us, and then Ray is the greatest. Had the pleasure of having him be able to mix it for us and add, his tweaks that he does to make things really pop. And it came about. We recorded it one day, and
recorded it
one day.
Wow.
Yeah. And man, the rest is history right there.
Yeah, and then the last part of the track, it's improvised too.
Yeah, we wrote that on the spot. There's a last part we kind of go back and forth. Which I've always been a big fan of in hip hop is back and forth. I've always wanted to find people to do that with. So I had the opportunity. I'm like, let's try this, and
it was fun. It was my first time doing something like that, back and forth.
Yeah,
and I definitely enjoyed it.
Now, I heard you guys performed this last week.
We performed this.
Not by us,
Not that track.
Not that track.
No. So Mike Brunch had a set. I performed my song Godzilla featuring Zoji on his set.
Okay.
That you are right. We did perform it at the 210 nightclub.
Yeah, we just hosted an open mic at Studio 210 this Saturday, so we performed it for the first time there. And yeah, it went smoothly.
Good,
So,
good.
yeah, we're planning on doing that a lot more. So I tell me solo shows, you gotta let me know. Likewise, me, I have solo shows, I'll let him know. And kind of just try to keep performing it. It's a fun song, really.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Every artist that you work with, collaborate with, like, hey, I have a show. You want to come perform with me, or like vice versa. Hey, I have a show. You want to come perform with me, and that's how, amazing performances happen.
Yes.
Working together,
Yes.
working with each other, and not against or anything. Just trying to elevate each other's music.
Yeah, I
That's
believe competition is good, but compete with each other, not against each other.
Yeah.
So if I see my Brunch is up there, I want to get up with Mike.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
I see a chaos drop some heat. I'm like, ooh, I need to.
Yeah. When I see an artist doing good, doing great, I get inspired. I'm like, man, he's killing it. Okay. Now that inspires me. Okay, now I gotta go harder. I gotta. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's the vibe we need.
Yeah.
That's the vibe we
Absolutely.
need, for sure. So we're about to get into the track. Would you like to introduce the track?
Yeah, so this track is called Moviendo Haciendo, featuring Mike Brunch, produced by Abstract y Reyes the Greatest.
Awesome. Before we get into the track, one last thing. Social media, how can people stay on top of what you got going on?
Yeah, so on social media, my Instagram tag is Yin Yang the Rap. That's YINYANGDERAP, Yin Yang the Rap. I also have a Facebook profile. It's just my artist name, 7Chaos, 7KAOS.
All right.
And, of course, I'm Mike Brunch on everything. Instagram, MIKE_Brunch. And Mike Brunch on all platforms too. So, yeah, you can find me there.
Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. In this block of music, we're getting to a classic from our friend Patton Locke, or RIP, plus brand new music from Jimmy B. Fearless as well. Do not go anywhere. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.